Hello and welcome to my channel. On this occasion, I bring you an interesting topic about a phenomenon that catches everyone's attention. For its spectacular beauty, it is the pink supermoon, also called the full pink moon. The pink supermoon is a gift from astronomical nature where for 2 nights, the moon is in charge of lighting up the sky. During the phenomenon, there is a perfect alignment of the sun, the moon, and the earth. Its brightness is special. A brighter and larger moon can be appreciated, and when the phenomenon occurs, it marks the beginning of the flowering season of the phlox or pink moss plant, hence it is called the pink supermoon. It is important to clarify that the moon does not change its tone to pink or strawberry. It is just a phenomenon where the moon changes its traditional appearance to a brighter one in which a wider moon is appreciated. The moon arrives in April and can be appreciated throughout the country, however. To fully appreciate it, it is recommended to go to rural areas where there is not so much lighting that obscures the beauty of the phenomenon. A relevant characteristic of this full moon is that it marks the beginning of spring, exerting a natural influence that gives vitality to plants, promoting their flowering. When the pink supermoon arrives, the harvest is the best of the year, and the animals that are in hibernation wake up. The pink supermoon differs from other supermoons because it is 14 larger and gives up to 40 more brightness. As a curiosity, it is relevant to point out that the pink supermoon has its origin in Native Americans, who to mark the tempo gave names to the moons, and due to the fact that with the arrival of this moon, the pink moss bloomed. They identified it as the pink supermoon. Curiosities about the phenomenon of the pink supermoon. The main curiosities of this phenomenon are: 1. It is related to fertility. The ancient belief of Native Americans related pink supermoon baths to fertility in women. 2. It is linked to abundance. It is believed that the phenomenon positively influences the abundance of crops and the flowering of plants by providing vitality to trees with its moon rays. 3. The moon looks bigger. Visually, the moon looks bigger because it is closer to the Earth, creating an optical illusion where its size is increased up to 20 times. 4. It was used to mark time. Native Americans knew that spring began when the pink moon appeared in the sky, since they did not have a clock to mark time, so they took the lunar phases as a guide to determine the seasons of the year. 5. Natural phenomena associated with the pink supermoon. When the pink supermoon appears, several phenomena occur at the ecosystem level, among which is the spawning period of the shodfish. The pink moon is also related to the flowering of plants, since when it appears, the flowers of the trees that adorn the landscapes proliferate. If you've ever wondered where and how can I see it? The pink supermoon is a recurring phenomenon in the month of April. To fully enjoy its beauty, it is recommended to locate places where there is not too much artificial lighting. Usually, the phenomenon of the pink supermoon lasts for 2 days. An interesting way to see the phenomenon is in rural or countryside areas, so you don't miss the best visual spectacle of a huge full moon loaded with brightness that evokes feelings of peace when you look at it. Is it really pink? Although the lunar phenomenon is known as the pink supermoon, the color of the moon is the same as always. The difference lies in the intensity of its light and size. It is associated with the color pink because in ancient times, Native Americans related it to the appearance of pink moss. But what's so special about the pink supermoon? The pink supermoon is special for its size and splendor. It also contributes to the natural environment by providing vital energy to strengthen the earth and plants. Its influence on the environment is diverse and can affect ocean currents. It also stabilizes the Earth's axis to maintain the cycle of seasons. In the case of the pink supermoon, it indicates the arrival of spring. The supermoon is also used to mark the beginning of Holy Week. Spiritually, it has an important meaning. Its rays, charged with positive energy, are responsible for transmuting the negative. A relevant point to mention at a spiritual level is that the pink moon is responsible for maintaining the balance and harmony within people. It encourages the feeling of wanting to stabilize the most important aspects of life on a social, work, or emotional level. In this stage of the moon, people develop a feeling of serenity, calmness, and positive thoughts. Learn about the history, myth, or legend of the pink moon. For decades, the pink supermoon has held significance in agriculture, religion, and astrology. It is even believed that the supernatural power of the pink moon activates love and attracts the ideal partner. The history of the pink moon dates back to ancient times, when there was no way to measure time. Therefore, the ancient Native Americans used the lunar phases as a means of orientation to determine the season they were in at any given time. The phenomenon of the pink moon arises from the blooming of the pink moss of the phlox plant, which starts its foliage in the month of April, indicating the beginning of spring. For this reason, ancient civilizations referred to it as the pink moon. The term supermoon refers to the characteristic of the lunar phenomenon, where a larger and brighter moon is visible to the naked eye, resulting from the alignment of the moon with the sun and earth. Astronomically, it is the full moon of April. Many believe that they see a pink-toned moon, but the natural satellite still retains its natural grayish color. Some tribes related the phenomenon to navigation through rivers or seas that they could sail after winter. The pink moon holds significant meaning in the Catholic religion, as it is related to the liturgical cycle of Holy Week. In Hindu culture, it celebrates the birth of the god Hanuman. Additionally, it marks the beginning of the Sri Lankan festival, which commemorates the second arrival of Buddha. The pink supermoon emits vibrant rays, and it is believed to have a healing power for infertility. In summary, the pink supermoon is a unique phenomenon that you can enjoy specifically in the month of April as it marks the beginning of spring. Its rays strengthen the plants by giving them vitality. It is ideal to prune trees during this time to reinforce their reproductive attributes and achieve a bountiful harvest. In the natural environment, you can enjoy incredible foliage since the pink supermoon influences the blooming of plants and trees. Regarding its effects on people's lives, when the pink moon appears, the energies of love, fertility, and abundance are activated. Spiritually, it is related to the transformation of the inner self. It is good to connect with positive thoughts during this time to change negative attitudes into positive ones so that feelings and emotions can be managed to feel tranquility and peace. For all that has been mentioned, it is important to know the meaning of the pink supermoon and its impact on the Earth, as its influence is reflected in the terrestrial ecosystem and people's lives emotionally. The supermoon is characterized by emitting stronger and more vibrant rays of light that remove energies from the Earth, positively affecting all areas of the planet. It is related to the animal and plant reproductive cycle. The full pink moon is related to indigenous legends or myths related to love and fertility, stories full of mysteries where a giant full moon takes center stage, but the pink supermoon actually marks the arrival of the spring season. Do not forget that the term supermoon is related to the size of the April moon, in which you can appreciate a larger and more intense moon that maintains its grayish color. If you want to learn more interesting topics like this, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell to receive updated notifications on new videos loaded with exclusive and interesting content.